Hey there everyone, so this is the end of Season 34 for Pokemon Unite. If you don't know, I like to do little recaps at the end of each season, just to discuss about it. This one, not too much to discuss. This was the anniversary season. I did like some of the new modes, they did do that 101 Electrode Volleyball thing, that was fun to do. You had the 30 years of Pokemon Unite. That was also fun. The Panic Parade, with all the Kanto Pokemon. And this spring season was pretty fine too. It brought in all the new birds. Still trying to get my way to the Articuno right now, but, it was a solid season, obviously. Some issues, as always, that's not really going to change in Pokemon Unite, I think, but, hey. It wasn't bad, and it was pretty similar, Story mode also being added, I do think has been fun. It has been a very good addition. I've done some of it, not too much. See, 81 out of 228, so, it's something I do just occasionally, just like, I feel like doing a story mode, and, it's pretty fun. And also they have the new menu there, actually is that new? I actually don't remember when they added that. Maybe it's not new. And they had 30 years of Pokemon Unite, that was an enjoyable one to do for a bit. Didn't do it too much after beating Extreme. I do remember it had that one glitch to where you couldn't do it, or you couldn't do, I believe it was Expert and Extreme for a little bit. I don't know, that was a weird glitch. It was a decent season overall. In terms of matches this season, I do think I did pretty decent. I hit a new high, I believe, at the end of the season, and as you saw there previously, it was, I think, 3,100 and something in the world, So definitely not that bad. I did hit a new high for my world ranking, though. I hit 1,021. It was just out of a top 1,000, which is, if you don't know, one of my goals in Pokemon Unite, that's actually the current goal. He's trying to hit top 1,000. I was one win away from top 1,000, unfortunately, and didn't get it, but I did hit 1,021. Mainly a support player here, lots of support games. The end of the season has been also pretty chaotic, too, mainly because of the end of season rush, everyone tries to play in the end of the season, and you get all sorts of different matches, so it's generally higher player counts and stuff like that. Just a little bit rough here sometimes, so I do end up, I believe, losing a little more. I didn't play as many matches, though, this season, so not really, the greatest stats overall in terms of matches, I would say. Pretty average, if anything. But still, doing my job as a support player, doing what I can, and if I'm not playing a support, then, I'm playing something to hopefully fill in the team. So most of the times, I don't know. Sometimes I don't fill, sometimes I'm I don't feel like playing that, so I play it. But, nothing wrong. And also the other thing I like to look at here is the season. Yeah, this Blastoise, this is from the Electrode Volleyball. Just to show you Electrode Volleyball, current season, Electrode Volleyball. I had a lot of Blastoise plays in Electrode Volleyball. I really don't do much Blastoise normally, but Electrode Volleyball, there's a bunch there, because Blastoise is insanely good, even though it's already good as is, but, Electric Volleyball, even better there. I just wanted to show that one just to explain, not really using a lot of Blastoise, more of Electric Volleyball stuff. But Zapdos is most played, actually, for this season. I wasn't expecting Zapdos. Zapdos is strong. Same with Surfetch. Surfetch got nerfed a lot. I don't think I played Surfetch a lot this season. Or, you know what? No, I think it was early in the season. I think I played it earlier more, and then they nerfed it, I believe. That's what I think happened with that one. Latias, Hoopa, there's the supports, Psyduck's up here, Ho-Oh, Vaporeon, Defenders, but two of my more common picks, Delmise also. A little weirder of stats this season. No Eldegoss up there, no Alcremie, no Wigglytuff, actually. How is Wigglytuff this slow down here? I thought I played a lot more Wigglytuff, wow. Paling's had some pretty good stuff on it. Darkrai, you know, Speedster Quest, so play some Darkrai, Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Raichu. Yeah, no, pretty weird, actually, in terms of stats. Especially with the Wigglytuff, like that's the one, and Sylveon's down here, even though I haven't used Sylveon much. But like even Miraidon is another one, Glaceon, you know, like some of these characters I'm like, oh wow, normally I play that a little more. Ooh, the 14% win rate on Clefable, yeah. No, Clefable has not been good recently for me. It has just not felt as good as other characters, definitely. Especially other sports. But still, that is the end of my season for season 34. It was solid. Like I said, had its issues along the way. The meta wasn't actually that bad. You know, I feel like it was a decent meta here. A lot of attackers, you know, which I think was the goal. And yeah, no, next season, hopefully, I mean, it seems at the start at least pretty decent. We're getting the Johto starters, which is pretty exciting. I think it's Typhlosion, then Feraligatr, then Meganium is the order. So yeah, that'll be pretty exciting. And hopefully there's some more fun stuff along the way. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. So thank you and goodbye.